Hello, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm trying to learn SQL completely from ChatGPT. Right now I just learned about subqueries and I'm kind of rusty with all the syntax because I know it's still sharing similar structures to your normal SQL statements and creating all these queries is just not what I'm used to. I also got some feedback, and one of them that I thought was funny is that the syntax and the logic for this was correct, but it actually recommended me to not say outer when creating my outer query and recommended that I do something just like S or something because outer is actually a keyword in SQL. In this case, it apparently didn't matter, but what I found funny about that is that in its own example, it told me to use outer, so I didn't actually know that it didn't matter what you called it, and that actually calling it outer was a bad thing in general. So far I don't really have any other questions, so it's asking me if I would want to explore other topics. I'll just say I don't have any questions and see where it takes me. So again, like the other day, it's asking me what to do next, and I honestly have no idea what to actually learn about. So again, like last time, I'm going to tell it to choose. So we're learning about SQL views, and a view in SQL is a virtual table that is based on the result set of a select query. It doesn't store data itself, but rather displays data stored in other tables. It can be used to simplify complex queries, present a specific data sets to users without exposing the underlying table structure, apply consistent logic across multiple queries. So in this case, we can create a view and afterwards we select some stuff. For in this case, we want to get the student name, age, and then the course name, where the student's course ID is the same as the course ID. Then you can query a view, and apparently the command will retrieve all data from the student courses view, showing you the names, ages, and course names of all students. So I guess you could say it's like a variable. And then you can still update the stuff from the view. And it also updates Alice and the underlying students table through the view. But I'm not sure if that means like it actually still changes the data in students or changing the students part of the view. I'll have to ask. And then you can then drop the views. So I'm gonna ask, when I edit data in a view, does it also edit the data from the original tables? So yeah, it does do that. Okay, so it's telling me that the best practices for using views is to always be cautious when updating through a view, especially in production environments, to ensure you're affecting the data in the way you intended it. Also, use views for read-only purposes, and often they're used for simplifying complex queries or providing a specific dataset for reporting or analysis rather than actually updating data. And then I'm going to ask it to remind me about assignments. So it's actually really similar to the examples, pretty much the same exact thing as examples, which kind of sucks, but whatever. But something I'm actually going to do is, instead of students and courses, how about you do something else and feed me the dummy data? So instead we're going to have employees and departments. So I'm going to go copy and paste all this data in. So create a view named employee department that shows the employee's name, ages, and the name of the department they belong to with the create view, and select query as a hint, I guess. And then query the view, finally update something through the view, and finally drop the view. I'm going to start with create view, and we're going to call it employee department. For some reason I can't remember if we have to use an as keyword, but like it should be fine. Or maybe we do it here as select. Oh god, why am I screwing this up so badly? Like, this is something I thought I would be comfortable with, even though I did it and haven't done it in a bit, because I thought I was internalizing this more, but I really cannot remember the syntax that well. Maybe we select the departments as the outer. Wait, did it work? Wait, we just forgot a semicolon. This might actually work. No such column. Employees.name. Why? What? Okay, let me actually think this through. This is confusing me. Okay, I just gotta look at the old syntax to see. Okay, let's look at this. So in our original example, we need to select our name and age. Oh, am I... Wait, no, this is subqueries. Wait, I need to see my as outer examples. Why am I using as outer? I'm just joining them. When do I use as outer? Now my brain is just dead. Okay, yeah, I use outer when you like want to like basically loop through each student and use their own data. For example, in this case, we want to get the course ID out of a student so we can compare the student to the average age of all students in the same course. So yeah, that did not go well at all. And yeah, I can't even remember how to do my inner and outer joins either, which is really bad. Wait, now I'm so confused. Were we supposed to use as outer for like when we were creating our views? No. Oh. So here I say inner join on departments where... Oh my god. It's also department's department name. And yeah, we get completely nothing. I honestly thought I would be able to get through this lesson pretty easily, but I'm failing. Because apparently I don't even remember how to join stuff correctly, so how am I supposed to even get through views? Oh my god. It's one small mistake. This is supposed to be department ID. What was I thinking? That took way too long. And now what I have to do, I have to edit something. I don't think my update was successful. Maybe because no one's called John Dunn. And why is it telling me cannot modify employee departments because it's a view? I guess maybe I'm using like a different SQL environment, or it could just be like anything like that. Why? I mean, in its original example where we updated stuff through our view, we didn't have to do any of these workarounds. You know what? I think the best thing to do is just end the recording for today. I think I've been struggling, and the next best thing to do is actually to have like a mega review, some like multiple choice, try to think of something like that, just to actually internalize the syntax, because I thought I knew what I was doing until I realized I was confused with something completely else, and that's not good. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Hopefully you subscribe. Like always, bye-bye.